Hello and welcome to Nano Battle. Today we will be playing with the Astral Rumble Pack in a solo 1v1 standard match. Everything you see here is included in the Rumble Pack and is one of 5 Rumble Packs available on nanobattle.com. We always have our matching, for this one, the Astral Nanofields card that will tell us all about these particular nanofields. These ones have the portal node that let us travel through them and jump around the field. When mixed up with multiple nanofield sets, it makes for some really exciting tactical gameplay. We also, of course, have our 2 Nanoids, the black and white Trexx, with their ID cards and spark gauges and tracker dice. We also have our operator's guidebook with all of our particular information for everything Nano Battle, and our 6 command cards in 2 different colors with a matching dice. And then we have our Nanoid Factions overview card with our optional advanced rule card. This is the system stabilized advanced rule, which is where we don't disable any of our command cards at the end of a round. This mode is really a interesting take on the standard play format that we have in Nano Battle, and it really mixes it up once you don't have to discard the last card played as normal. We will be playing the normal way this match. We also have experience mode cards that on the back have personas. We won't be playing with these, but they add different moves for the 1 through 5 command cards that seriously change the way your nanoids will act on the battlefield. These ones are used in story mode to make it a lot tougher than a standard match like you'll see here today. So let's get started. Pick up our 6 command cards, and we have shuffled our wild nanoid cards, and we will be starting by rolling our dice and seeing who will be placed first. So with dice and our command cards, the lower number means it is activating faster. So for most instances you want the dice to be a lower value. So right now we have our black Trexx. We'll put them here, this nano field, and we will put the wild one on the opposite side here. And then let's start by picking our first command card to set and then activate and see what our nanoids will do. Let's start with our super, which is crunch time. It's a dash, attack, and then hold. And our opponent will dash. So let's go ahead and have our opponent will activate first because it is 2 versus 5. And wild nanoids will always go to a face down hex and will always try to go closer to your nanoid. They don't want to run away. They are brave warriors. And so they'll dash there, and with the portal node, they target the closest hex next to the nanoid with the fewest sparks. When only one portal is revealed, the nanoid may jump to any field on the arena. So go ahead and have it jump to this one right here. And there is another portal, so they do not have to roll to take damage. So now we will activate our super. And so we will dash and then attack and hold. So we'll dash here. Our dice is pink, which means it's +1 damage to our 2, so that's 3 damage. And then we'll hold, and we'll put them down to mark as held until their next activation. And so we have 3 damage. They will have to do an armor check. Armor check is 4 or higher, and it will fail. It doesn't react fast enough. It did react, so they will have their damage done reduced by 1. So that means they'll only receive 2 damage, 1 and 2. And if my Trexx had any damage taken already, the skill Predator is whenever Trexx deals damage to any adjacent target, they get +1 spark. So they heal up a little bit because they're taking a bite out of their enemy or some other unknown magical power at play. Let's activate our next command card with, let's just do a normal attack. And our wild nanoid will also attack. Okay, so if the command cards played are the same, they must roll off in a glitch to see who will activate first. The lower number will go first. So our Trexx will attack first. and it is no longer going to be under the effect of hold, and they're not moving this turn either way. So our attack, it's pink, so 1 plus the 2 is 3. Trexx has to do an armor check. Armor check passes, do 2 damage, and again we would have our Predator dealing another damage. The Wild Nanoid will now attack. They are at blue, which is +1, plus to their 2, so that's 3 damage. We'll roll. We also reduce the damage by 2, or by 1 to 2, and this Trexx will heal one of its sparks in response to that attack. Now we'll use our next command. Let's go ahead and use our Mega. Why not go on the offensive right out the gate? And they will run. So they'll run to the closest face down hex, which is the one right behind them. And it is their faction node. So if they activate their Mega, it will be their Ultra attack, which is an attack all and pierce, meaning they ignore all their opponent's armor in the Cosmic Roar. So they run. Now we will use our Mega. We're not on our faction nodes, so we must use the Mega instead of the Ultra. And that's Razor Claws, which is a dash attack push. And so let's go ahead and dash into them. We're activating on a pink power node, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 total damage, and then we'll push them. And so they will roll for the 4 damage. Their armor check failed, and they are knocked out. And just like that, our Trexx has soundly defeated the White Wild Trexx. And that's Nano Battle. This match was a lot quicker than most, but that is intended. When you play in another mode like story mode, you'll have several matches that you'll be playing in succession with a Nanoid that's powered or will be leveling up, and its damage will persist through matches. So it's important to be able to have quick, decisive matches and move along through several matches while playing through the narrative adventure. And you can play through the narrative adventure with any Rumble Pack and at least 1 Wild Nanoid pack that contains 6 random Nanoids to serve as the Wild Nanoids that you will be fighting against in the story mode. And with story mode, you'll get 60 cards, including encounters, arena layouts, nano gear, and several other mode cards that can let you play solo, versus, or co-op. And is a whole lot of fun and just makes the system complete with all the Rumble Packs being able to mix together. And so I hope you'll take a look. And that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.